Off-road adventures can be a test. They're a test of your vehicle's capabilities. They're a test of how far you're willing to venture into the wilderness. You test yourself in search of adventure? This week on the Country Slicker, we tested ourselves, heading out to Ruby Falls, a place we've long heard of as being a beautiful and amazing off-road area, a place we'd never been to. Will we pass the test? This video brought to you in part by
What's going on, you guys? Griffin here with the Country Slickers. We're headed out today for the birthday camping overlanding trip to Ruby Falls. Never been there before. It's been on our bucket list for, oh man, it's been years now, since I got into off-roading like 5 years ago. So Ruby Falls, which is out towards, I believe it's up past Edmonton, and then I think we're an hour and a half towards Edson to the west. So yeah, it's about 4.5 hours from Calgary, but we're gonna head out there. We got a couple buddies coming out. We're gonna stage, camp, head out, check out the falls. Hopefully it's amazing. I've seen lots of pictures. It looks beautiful. And yeah, but stay tuned. We appreciate all the new subscribers. Thank you so much. If you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We appreciate the support, and make sure to smack the thumbs up on this video. That also really helps out our channel. So stay tuned, and we're going to bring you some views and bring you along for the trip.
Ruby Falls is northwest of Calgary and quite a far drive away. Eventually the pavement ended and gave way to dirt roads and secondary highways, among which we saw much wildlife including bears and deer. Along the route we spotted this dump where people had been dumping garbage for a long time. As a constant reminder, nature is a sensitive environment. Make sure to pack out what you pack in, and always take your garbage with you so as not to attract or spoil the existing wildlife.
All right, so we just arrived at the Ruby Falls trailhead. It was definitely not the 3.5-4 hour trip out of Calgary we were promised. It took us close to 7 hours to get here. Super bumpy road on the way down. We did have a trailer with us, which took some time, but we're here, and check out this view. Look at this. What? Right on the river, absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna camp out tonight. We just got started on a drink in my signature Alberta Riders Cup, which is dope. Thanks for the swag, guys, again. And yeah, we're gonna get set up. We're gonna get out and have a couple drinks, have a fire, and then bright and early we're gonna hit the trail tomorrow, Ruby Falls. Can't wait. So stay tuned, everybody, and we're gonna get to it. And check out my sick new chair. Look at that. Built-in Johnson burger, huh? The best. Morning, everybody. So we had an awesome night. Had a couple drinks, made some awesome burgers on the new frying pan, and yeah, so just woke up. It's about, what time are we at here? 8:30. So yeah, make up some breakfast, and then I think we're gonna get right to the trail. We're kind of lucky here. Our trailhead is actually right behind our camp, so it's gonna be super easy to get to as far as access goes. And then I don't know what the trail's gonna bring, but I've heard lots of good things, and we saw people coming in and out pretty well till I'd say almost midnight. Dirt bikers, quadders. There was a guy in a Toyota that went in actually super late, so should be a good time. But stay tuned, and yeah, we'll explore. We're going to explore Ruby Falls and see what comes up. I turned it on when Look at that. We've got the real meal there. Bam. Look at that. Goat cheese. Woo. Millie, does that look good? Looks very good.
We got onto the trail by about 10:30 in the morning, leaving camp in our 1998 Jeep Grand Cherokee. The first hour of the trail weaves in and out of the forest along a muddy but well-packed route, something that mostly stock vehicles could make as long as you have good tires. Due to our trip to Ruby Falls being so last minute, we were not able to line up any other vehicles to come with us. I was thankful that we were in a fully built Jeep and that we had a fully functioning winch, as the trip to Ruby Falls is remote, and even being a long weekend, there were not a lot of other vehicles out there that would have been able to tow our Jeep back. Eventually the trail breaks out of the trees and forests and drops you onto the riverbed, with several different river crossings. I can see how at the start or end of the winter there would be issues with high water levels. However, our trip was very dry once dropping onto the riverbed, and all of the trails were very passable through the creeks and rivers. After about 2.5 hours on the trail, we ran into a bunch of groups that had staged at the bottom of Ruby Falls. With picnic benches and fire pits, this was a popular area to stop and have a fire. After a short 2 or 3 minute walk from that area, you were at Ruby Falls.
Buddy and I are going in. Can't come this way without going in, right? Let's get it. Alright guys, so we made it to Ruby Falls. We're actually on top of the falls right now. We just got to, there's a little swimming hole up top. So worth the little walk just to go to the top of the falls, and there's a little pool you can swim in. It's freezing. Strongman Bender over here doing his thing. But yeah, it took about tip to tail, it's like 22 kilometers from the trailhead. Took about 2.5 hours in the Jeep, going, you know, just reasonable pace, crawling through stuff. Lots of rocky parts. Little bit through the trees, but for the most part it's a pretty rocky ride, but super cool. If you guys are already with us, or sorry, if you guys are with us still, be sure to smack that thumbs up button and give us a subscribe. We appreciate the support. But yeah, super cool place, and the views are incredible. I mean, Ruby Falls is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
After hanging out with a few people and talking to some of the others that were visiting Ruby Falls, we had a quick hot dog, then hopped back in the Jeep and headed back to camp.
All right, so it is 7:45 the next morning. We got up at 7, packed up. The place is just as clean, if not cleaner, than when we left it. We're huge advocates. If you're out caravan camping, make sure you're packing out what you pack in. Keep your place as clean as possible so the next group can enjoy it, so the park wardens don't have to do extra work, so nature stays preserved. Sorry. Are officially out of Ruby Falls, packed up camp, 8 a.m. this morning, got back on the road. We just stopped in Nordegg for a quick bit of food and some gas, and we are back. So overall, incredible trip, super fun, beautiful views, couple of, you know, I guess afterthoughts. It's remote, so you're gonna be out there, so bring lots of gas, bring lots of food. There is no cell service. Once you leave the pavement, it is 90 kilometers to where you're gonna camp. So, and that's to camp, that's not the trailhead. So it is out there, and that's with no cell service damn near the whole way. So yeah, really cool trip, and we had a lot of fun, and you know, we met a lot of people, a lot of cool people that you know, really helped us to get where we needed to go and showed us the way, and let us know, you know, if we were going the wrong way. So thank you to everybody that we met, and make sure after you're done your trip, pop off to Nordegg and grab a breakfast sandwich, because they have the best breakfast sandwich in the world. And after camping, a good breakfast sandwich goes a long way. A couple other thoughts. So yeah, definitely make sure you bring fuel. The trail itself is not that hard. From the trailhead in a Jeep, 2.5 hours. I'd say half that if you're going to be on a quad or a side-by-side. It's not an overly tough trail, but it is secluded. There is no cell service. And there is actually 2 other places to go on the way. So you can go to, there's a lake out there, and then there's actually 2 lakes. There's Flapjack Lake, and then there's also Ruby Lake, which we didn't go to either. We didn't have the time or the gas for that, but we will definitely be making another trip back here to explore those areas, because it was beautiful, and everyone we talked to said that was the place to go. Apparently there's a hidden suspension bridge as well, but that's not even on any maps. That's just, if you know, you know. On the trail out, so once you leave the pavement, you're on the gravel road. You do actually pass through a native reservation, and there's quite a few dogs and kids playing and stuff like that, so make sure you slow down, take your time going through there. Don't try to speed through there, because you're gonna hit something. Got lots of places to explore still. We're definitely going to make a trip back here, but thank you everybody for watching the video. We appreciate you showing your support, giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing if you like the content. Awesome time and great people and awesome birthday trip. Thank you for watching, and we're out of here.